Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Wednesday. It's the 3rd of August, 2022. Gonna look at the first and seventh race from Saratoga. The first over the jump, seventh race is a good allowance race. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Let's get to the first race, which is a feature on the program. The featured stakes race didn't fill today, so we're gonna look at the seventh race later. But the first race over the jumps, it's the Kiser Novice. It's going for a purse $75,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses heading to the inner turf course. The distance of ground here of 3,300 meters, or the distance of ground of 2 miles and 1/16 over the Saratoga inner jumps course. 3,300 meters, 2 miles 1/16. My top selection, I'm going to go with the number 5 horse here, who is Howa Bud. I'm going to go 5724 in the superfecta. 5724 super. Top selection of 5 horse Howa Bud. This 5-year-old gelding by Milan. Kerry Bryan trains one, gets fully up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came on the 7th of May at Great Meadows. 2 miles and 1/8 in an allowance hurdle. And the horse won by 10 lengths. The horse sat back early, slowly moved his way up. He jumped a terrific race, going away with a long run in. I thought it was an all-around good race. Coming here back to a longer trip today, I think the horse with a good run-in should really run a good race here today. 2 back ran the Savills Hurdle, Leopardstown, 2.5 miles on the 28th of December. First off the long refreshing, the horse won by 6 lengths at 25-1. Beat a good group of horses home. He settled well, he quickened up nicely, and on the soft ground, he kept going. An all-around good race from there. And then prior to that, 25th of May at Ballinrobe in Ireland, 2 miles in a bumper. Basically a national hunt flat race. He finished second by 3.5 lengths there, and he was with them early on. He kind of hit the wall late, just wasn't staying the trip. And then a Ballinrobe, 2 miles and 1/8 in a bumper. He finished second by 2 3/4 lengths again, set the pace, but then just kind of hit the wall. He's definitely been on the improve. Coming here second off the bench back to the States, I'll give him a shot. I think you also have to give a shot to the 7-horse Burn the Evidence. Most recently in Nashville over the hurdles, 2 miles and 1/4 there. He finished second by 2 3/4 lengths, and he just couldn't get there. His race prior to that in Scotland at Perth was a very nice conditional hurdle victory there, winning by 9.5 lengths. He's going to really like the quick ground that he's going to see. 7-2, definitely use him in the early pick 3. But to recount my selection for the opener from Saratoga, it's the Kiser Novice. Let's take the 5 horse Howa Bud as a top selection. Give kudos to 7 horse Burn the Evidence. 5724 super. 5-7 in the multi-race. Let's head over to race number 7 now from Saratoga, which is an allowance optional claimer purse $100,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. State breds here. We have a field of 6 horses going to the main track. The distance of ground of 1,600 meters, or going this 1 mile trip out of the Wilson Mile chute. 1,600 meters, 1 mile on the Wilson Mile course. And starts from that chute, which is you either like it or hate it. There's nothing in between here, and it's been very fair. But a lot of the races have been like 6-7 horse fields. I think next there's a lot of these mile races this week, and I think one of them is like a 10 horse field. Then we'll see what the real traffic going into that first turn is. But I like it, and at least I'm not getting rid of those mile and the 8th races, which Saratoga is known for. But I'm going to take here the 3-horse Tiergan as a top selection. I'm going to go 3-2-1-6 in the superfecta. 3-2-1-6 super. Top selection of 3-horse Tiergan. This 6-year-old gelding by Fleet Alex. Ira Hughes Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 26th of June at Belmont, mile 16th in a allowance option 45 claimer, and the horse finished second by a neck. He broke horribly that day, which probably cost him a few steps slow. He sat back early. He really was gaining late, but he just missed. If he would have broke on top, probably would have won. Coming here, speed favoring course, very good post draw. I'm going to give him a shot here today. 2 back around the 16th of June at Belmont, 1 mile handicap there, and he finished third by 5.5 lengths there, and he didn't break again that day, and he never really got going. And then prior to that, another horrible trip on the 30th of April at Belmont, mile 16th off 6-2, finished 4th by 6 lengths, had to check a few times, very, very wide, and he just had more of a trouble trip there. And then prior to that, at Aqueduct on the sealed good main track, 1 mile in the North to Tell Stakes, he finished second by 2 lengths. He sat back early, but he really closed up well late. He's a versatile type because let the pacer come from behind. He hasn't won since the 6th of March at Aqueduct, 1 mile in State Bred Alpha 45. Winning by 4 3/4 lengths. He was a little bit wide, but he got the job done there. He's 1 for 1 here at Saratoga. He won here last August, an optional 45 on the front end, winning by a length. It was an all-around good run there. He has some forwardly pace, which I think should suit him well. Clash release from some of his other races. At 8-5, I'll use him. I think the 2-horse Daddy Knows is their second likeliest winner also. And the Saginaw, most recently, he just wasn't keeping up there. But I do like his win 2 back at the Finger Lakes in an optional 15, winning by a nose on the front end. A very good run. He always shows up here at Saratoga. First time to the Wilson Mile course. I'll give him a shot here at 6-1. But to recount my selection for the 7 from Saratoga, let's take the 3-horse Tiergan. Give kudos to the 2-horse Daddy Knows. 3-2-1-6 Super. 3-2 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.